na 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 na. In the concrete jungle where they draw the line, they want to trap the spirit and decay the mind. But a seed fell down to the cracks in the street, finding a way to survive the heat. Oh, children, do not fear the concrete wall. The greenest grass is bound to grow tall. Yeah, the earth will always find a way to speak, providing shelter for the heavy and the weak. Between the chalkline and the sea, we find our release, trading the warfare of the city for a permanent peace. Oh, let the green herb heal the scar, growing up beneath the dusty, flashing stars. Let it bloom, let it rise. We are looking at the world through some brand new eyes. Between the chalk line and the seed, escaping the trap, putting the healing of the nation right back on the map. Yeah, let me take y'all back to East Side, Long Beach, 7 to 9. Just a skinny kid running from the sirens and the red lines. My neighborhood was a chessboard, man. Every corner was a different game. I saw things a 9-year-old boy should never have to name. The anxiety used to sit right here on my chest, heavy like a stone, lying in my bed at night, feeling so small and so alone. But then my uncle had a little session on the porch, left a tiny roach burning in the glass tray, glowing like a torch. I took a little pull, just a curious kid trying to find some peace, and suddenly the noise in the streets began to cease. The sirens didn't sound so close anymore, the fear just drifted away. It was the first time my young mind found a place where it could play. That little green seed, it planted itself deep inside my soul, giving a broken kid from the east side a way to feel whole. They can build up their walls and pave over the ground, but the power of the roots can never be bound. When the heavy concrete tries to stifle the breath, the leaf of the herb is the conqueror of death. So let the pressure mount, let the system complain, while we wash our souls in the sweet summer rain. There is a sanctuary waiting where the errors don't exist, and the truth is preserved in the silver gray mist. Between the chalk line and the sea, we find our release, trading the warfare of the city for a permanent peace. Oh, let the green earth heal the skies, growing up beneath the dusty, flashing stars. Let it bloom, let it rise. We are looking at the world through some brand new eyes. Between the chalk line and the seed, escaping the trap, putting the healing of the nation right back on the map. When the teenage years hit, the pressure got twice as tight. Friends turning into ghosts overnight, caught up in the fight. I had the music in my head, but the streets were screaming loud, trying to drag me down, trying to wrap me in a shroud. Every time the anger tried to take control of my hand, I'd roll a little temple ball and let my mind expand. The herb didn't make me run, it made me stand completely still, gave me the patience to climb over that violent hill. Instead of reaching for the steel, I reached for the pen, writing down the stories of the boys I'd never see again. It was my therapy, my counseling, my quiet space, the only thing that kept the madness from erasing my face. While the system wanted me behind a cold iron gate, the holy plant was teaching me how to master my faith. Between the chalk line and the sea, no more concrete the shelter of the green, we find each other. Though the wolves are lurking in the morning mist, there is a pathway of peace that they missed. Protect the little children as they walk the street, guide the stepping of their vulnerable feet. The natural leaf is a shield from the storm, keeping the cold heart spiritually warm. In the Lafayette Fog, we find our clear vision, rising above their divide and decision. Oh, let the sweet smoke clear out the brain, washing away all the stress and the strain. Let the light guide, let the vibe grow, finding a path that the wise men only know. In the Lafayette Fog, we walk through the gate, leaving the worries and doubts to our fate. Yeah, walking down Lafayette Street, backpack heavy with the books, dodging the gangbangers and the cold hard looks. Every block was a crossroad, an invitation to the wrong side. I was just a kid trying to find a safe place to hide. They wanted me to carry the packages, wanted me to wear the blue, but my spirit wasn't built for the things they wanted me to do. I'd slip behind the garage where the wild jasmine grew, sparked up a little joint, let the green smoke break on through. Suddenly the pressure of the block didn't weigh so deep on my back. It gave me the focus to stay on the right track. Instead of joining the set, I went to football practice and ran, using the herb to calm the nerves of a growing young man. It was my armor, my bubble of grace, keeping a smile on this young skinny face. They wanna capture the youth and brand them with the number, but the healing of the herb will shake them from their slumber. No concrete prison can lock up the mind when the natural medicine is what we find. So let the music play, let the truth be revealed. Under the canopy, every wound is healed. In the Lafayette Fog, we find our clear vision, rising above their divide and decision. Oh, let the sweet smoke clear out the brain, washing away all the stress and the strain. Let the light guide, let the vibe grow, finding a path that the wise men only know. In the Lafayette Fog, we walk through the gate, leaving the worries and doubts to our fate. Yeah. That football field was my salvation, but the herb was the key. It taught me how to breathe, taught me how to just be. When the coach was screaming and the scouts were in the stand, I'd take a quiet puff, feel the strength in my hand. It helped me tackle the fear of failing my mama's dream, kept me cool as ice, the MVP of the team. The other kids were popping pills just to cope with the pain, but I stayed true to the earth, let it wash through my brain. It gave me the vision to see past the end zone and the grass, knowing that the storms of the ghetto would eventually pass. From Lafayette Elementary to the stadium lights, the green leaf was my compass through the darkest of nights. Lafayette Fog, The sweat of your brow is the price that they claim. They give you a number and forget your name. Working for pennies just to keep up the lease, but the system will never grant you no peace. They want your shoulders to bend to the floor while they lock up the key to the heavenly door. But the poorest man can be richer than kings when he lights up the leaf and his spirit takes wing. Bagging up the groceries, burning up the leaves, finding a sanctuary that the heart believes. Oh, lift the heavy load right off your chest. In the cool of the evening, the weary shall rest. Let the smoke rise, let the labor cease. Trading the minimum wage for a maximum peace. Bagging up the groceries, earning our keep, while the medicine puts the worries to sleep. Yeah, back in '86, working at the local grocery store. Aching feet, sweeping up the dust on the linoleum floors. Sore shoulders from lifting those heavy-ass crates, while my pockets stayed light, struggling with the rates. The manager's yelling, treating a young brother like a machine. I had a pocket full of dreams, but not a dollar of green. I saw some kids from the block walking past the sliding glass doors, flashing thick rows of cash, driving fancy cars on the boulevard. The temptation was screaming, telling me to quit the honest grind, telling me to hustle on the corner just to ease my mind. But on my 15-minute break, I'd slip out to the loading dock, sitting on a plastic milk crate, hiding from the supervisor's clock. I spark a sweet joint of that homegrown earthy import, and let the warm smoke become my mental transport. It washed away the bitterness, the envy, and the pride, keeping my integrity safe and warm inside. No money in the pocket cannot stop the inner light. The natural herb will keep your moral compass upright. They try to buy your labor and dictate your worth, but your true inheritance belongs to the earth. Let the gears of the city turn around and around, while we stand completely free on this holy ground. Oh, bagging up the groceries, burning up the leaves, finding a sanctuary that the heart believes. Oh, lift the heavy load right off your chest. In the cool of the evening, the weary shall rest. Let the smoke rise, let the labor cease. Trading the minimum wage for a maximum peace. Bagging up the groceries, burning our keys, while the medicine puts the worries to sleep. That loading dock became my studio, my sanctuary space, with the smell of rotten cardboard and the wind in my face. I grabbed a bundle of those brown paper grocery bags and started writing down rhymes, ignoring the rags. The herb opened up a chamber in my brain I didn't know was there, flooding my mind with metaphors, releasing all my despair. I wasn't just bagging groceries anymore, I was building my kingdom, finding my flow, my cadence, and my ultimate freedom. Every line I wrote was a stepping stone out of the trap, using the smoke to map out my journey on the map. It gave me the patience to finish my shift without starting a fight, keeping my vision locked on the mic, staying out of the night. Paper bags are gone, but the lessons still remain. The humblest of beginnings can break the heaviest chain. They lock up the body, but the mind is still free. They can't chain the roots of the holy green tree. In the darkest dungeon where the stone walls are cold, the spirit of the righteous can never be sold. Rise up, O captive, from the shadow and fear. The breath of the herbalist is drawing so near. They build up their prison to silence the brave, but the earth will deliver the soul from the grave. In the shadow of the lockup, we burn the sacred leaf, finding a quiet comfort to overcome our grief. No iron bars can ever shut out the big sky. With the little green medicine, we find our inner friend. In the shadow of the lockup, keeping our spirit whole, protecting the sanctuary inside of our soul. Yeah, 1990 Wayside County Jail, sitting on a cold steel bunk, nobody coming to post my bail. Just a young man caught up in the dragnet of the streets, staring at the gray concrete, listening to my own heartbeat. The walls were closing in on me, the system trying to break my spine. Guilt and regret playing tricks on my young mind. They strip away your clothes, they strip away your name, try to make you believe you're just a pawn in that dirty game. But a trustee slipped me a tiny joint, hidden in a Bible page, a little piece of heaven to help me survive this cage. I waited till the lights went out and the block was dead and still, and let that sweet double warmth slowly take away the chill. It wasn't about getting high, man, it was about staying sane, using the smoke to escape the walls and the phantom pain. It brought me back to my mother's porch, back to the ocean breeze, giving a locked up brother a moment of beautiful ease. No concrete wall can ever bar the spirit's flight. When the holy plant is there to guide you through the night, they ride up their laws to make the natural weed a crime. But the healing of the nation is older than all our time. Let the iron gates rattle, let the captors stand in doubt. The smoke of the chalice will surely lead you out. In the shadow of the lockup, we burn a sacred leaf, finding a quiet comfort to overcome our grief. No iron bars can ever shut out the big sky. With the little green medicine, we find our inner friend. In the shadow of the lockup, keeping our spirit whole, protecting the sanctuary inside of our soul. That night on the metal bunk, the herb did something profound. It quieted the anger that was trying to drag me down. Instead of plotting revenge or letting bitterness rot my brain, I started humming a melody, letting the music wash the pain. I realized the system only wins if they capture what's inside, and the green leaf was the shield that kept my humanity alive. I vowed to the universe right then, as the smoke dissolved in the air, that I walk out of those gates and leave the madness standing there. I'd use my voice, my rhymes, my struggle to pave a brand new way, staying true to the herb that got me through my darkest day. Now I look back at that self from the top of the mountain peak, knowing the humblest plant can make the strongest system weak. escape the iron cage. Let the healing be your guide, just herbs and vibes. When the world outside is screaming loud and cold, and you carry a song that is yet to be told, do not let the fear tie a knot in your chest, for the natural leaf brings the spirit to rest. Open up the doorway and let the music flow, where the wind of the spirit is destined to blow. The medicine will quiet the storm in your mind, leaving all the shadows of the doubt far behind. Inside the velvet studio, we find our release, trading all the panic for a moment of peace. Oh, let the warm vibes, whoa, making the fragmented thoughts feel whole. Let the tape roll, let the rhyme glide. Inside the velvet studio, the words start to flow, underneath the healing of the herbalist's glow. Yeah. Picture a tiny garage on the north side, back in '88. Egg cartons on the walls, a makeshift booth trying to create. We had a cheap plastic microphone hanging from a dusty shoestring, and a heart full of stories that I was so terrified to sing. My hands were literally shaking, man. Stage fright had me in a vice, thinking about the neighborhood, wondering if my talent would suffice. I felt like a fraud, like the words would get stuck in my throat, lost in a stormy sea, looking for anything to keep me afloat. But my homie passed me a small joint of some sweet sticky gold, said, take a breath, Snoop, let the story unfold. I took a long, slow pull, closed my eyes and let the warmth sink deep. And like magic, the anxiety just fell fast asleep. My heartbeat slowed down to the tempo of the drum. My throat opened up and the words began to come. No wall of doubt can stand against the light, when the healing of the herb makes the vision so bright. The song of the righteous will break through the fear, when the voice of the natural creator is near. So let the tape run, let the rhythm take flight, underneath the stars of the beautiful night. Inside the velvet studio, we find our release, trading all the panic for a moment of peace. Oh, let the warm vibes, making the fragmented thoughts feel whole. Let the tape roll, let the rhyme glide. Inside the velvet studio, the words start to flow, underneath the healing of the herbalist's glow. That very first session, The herb was my quiet, saving grace, taking me out of my panic and putting me in a creative space. It felt like the cannabis was gently smoothing out the rough tracks in my head, leaving a golden but a smooth path for my voice to tread. The nervousness dissolved, turned into a confident cool breeze, flowing through the mic with a legendary unmatched ease. I realized the plant wasn't a distraction, it was a mental key, unlocking the heavy iron gates of my own insecurity. It let me step outside of my self-doubt and just paint the scene, keeping my mind entirely focused, completely serene. Every classic line I ever laid down in the booth after that day began with a prayer, a little smoke and letting the music play. It taught me how to find my rhythm when the pressure was high, floating like a cloud up in the California sky. The dust will rise and settle on your feet as you walk away from the paved up street. They want to keep you in the maze of stone where the weary spirit is left to grow. But there is healing in the red dirt road that carries the weight of a heavy load. The green leaf growing in the hidden wild will bring back the strength of the weary child. Down the red dirt road we find our way back, stepping off the cold concrete track. Oh, let the dust wash away from your eyes underneath the wide and the ancient skies. Let the smoke rise, let the spirit heal, finding a peace that is deep and real. Down the red dirt road returning to the soil, leaving all the stress of the city toil. Yeah, summer of '82, visiting my folks down in Mississippi. A long way from the asphalt, the sirens in the city. No street lights out there, just a pitch black southern night, and the stars glowing so loud and so bright. My mind was still racing from the chaos of the West Coast, chasing after shadows, running from a ghost. The city noise had my young nerves completely frayed, stuck in a cycle where the violent games were played. But my uncle took me walking down a winding red dirt track, tall pines on our left, the heat beating on our back. He pulled a dry green leaf from a brown paper sack, said, "This is what connects us when the world starts to crack." We sat on a fallen log, sparked it up in the shade, and watched the heavy memories of the concrete slowly fade. For the first time in years, the static in my head went dead, and the peace of the country settled in its stead. The earth is a mother that will always provide a sanctuary where the righteous can hide. They can build up their empires of iron and clay, but the grass will return and sweep them away. So let the wind blow through the valley of green, the sweetest medicine that the world has seen. Down the red dirt road we find our way back, stepping off the cold concrete track. Oh, let the dust wash away from your eyes underneath returning to the soil, leaving all the stress of the city toil. That Mississippi mud and that sweet natural smoke taught me how to laugh, taught me how to take a joke. It stripped away the tough guy armor I was forced to wear, releasing the heavy burden of the survival care. I watched the ants work and heard the wind in the trees, realizing my life was more than just surviving the streets. The cannabis down there tasted like the soil and the sun, a sacred reminder of where we all begun. Healed a deep fracture between my spirit and the land, helping the city kid finally understand you don't have to be hard to survive in this life. Sometimes you gotta let the green ease the knife. When I went back to Long Beach, I brought that peace in my chest, using the herb to keep my mind completely blessed. The red dirt road, walk back to the start. Hear the weary heart, never let them tear you apart. Just herbs and vibes. Try to pull you down, and there is no solid footing on the shifting ground. When the fury in your chest is burning like a flame, and the voice of temptation is whispering your name. Oh, brother, do not let the anger take the wheel. Do not let the coldness harden what you feel. The holy green leaf is an anchor in the gale, keeping your vessel steady when the winds prevail. Like a silver anchor in the stormy sea, the natural herb is holding on to me. Oh, keep the mind steady, let the tempest pass, finding our salvation in the greenest grass. Let the smoke rise, let the anger go, guiding our footsteps in the quiet glow. Like a silver anchor in the midnight rain, holding us together through the deepest pain. Yeah. Summer of '87, I lost my closest homie to the asphalt. A senseless drive-by, nobody's business, nobody's fault. Just another young black brother gone before his time, leaving me standing on the corner, losing my mind. The rage inside of me was a living, breathing beast. I wanted to march down to the north side, demanding a feast of grief. My hands were shaking, my vision was blurred with red, thinking about the hollow laughter of the boy who was dead. I went back to my bedroom, locked the door from inside with a heavy metal burden I was trying to hide. But then I looked on my dresser, saw a bag of that sweet green gold, a gift from my brother to keep my spirit from turning cold. I rolled a tight joint, my hands trembling with the hate, and took a long, slow draw, begging the universe to alter my fate. As the smoke hit my lungs, the red mist began to clear, and the heavy, violent thoughts started to disappear. disappear. They want you to fall into the trap they designed, to trade away your future and corrupt your mind. But the healing of the earth is a shield of defense, bringing back your reason and your sober sense. Let the fire burn, but let it burn in the bowl, saving the light that is inside your soul. Like a silver anchor in the stormy sea, the natural herb is holding on to me. Oh, keep the mind steady, let the tempest pass, finding our salvation in the greenest grass. Let the smoke rise, let the anger go, guiding our footsteps in the quiet glow. Like a silver anchor in the midnight rain, holding us together through the deepest pain. That smoke was like a gentle hand resting on my shoulder, making me wise beyond my years, making me older. It showed me the cycle of the streets, the endless pain, how retaliating would only wash more blood down the drain. It quieted the screaming monsters in my head and helped me write a beautiful tribute to the dead. Instead loading up a clip and throwing my life away, I used the herb to find the words I needed to say. It was my anchor man, it kept me glued to the floor when the devil was scratching, trying to open my door. It saved me from the penitentiary, saved me from the grave, giving me the peace that my young heart used to crave. Now when the storms of life start to rattle my cage, I blow a little cloud and let the medicine turn the page. When the world gets heavy, keep your spirit ready. Just herbs and vibes. Oh, let the temple of the Lord be found, not in the stone walls, but on the fertile ground, where the green leaf grows under the open sky, and the spirit of the righteous is lifted high. Do not let the hypocrites dictate your grace, or tell you how to seek the Father's face. The burning bush is still speaking to the soul, making the broken and the weary spirit whole. On the back porch pulpit, under the wooden beam, we find the truth behind the earthly dream. Oh, let the incense rise up to the sky, with a holy fire that will never die. Let the smoke heal, let the heart mend, with the natural medicine as our oldest friend. On the back porch pulpit, offering our praise, keeping our souls clean through the darkest days. Yeah. Sunday mornings on my grandmother's back porch, while the congregation was down at the church, feeling the torch of fire and brimstone. I was just a young boy sitting on the steps, feeling so out of place, struggling with the fear of judgment, trying to find my saving grace. The preacher was always shouting about the devil and the flame, making the kid feel like his very existence was a thing of shame. But my uncle would sit out back in the quiet shade of the peach tree, with a Bible in his lap and a joint of that sweet natural weed. He'd take a slow, gentle pull, look up at the morning sun, and tell me, Snoop, the Lord's love is here for everyone. He'd pass me a little smoke, let me feel the peaceful ease, and suddenly I could hear God whispering in the southern breeze. It wasn't about the guilt of the money in the collection plate. It was about cleansing the mind and letting go of the hate. They try to capture salvation and lock it in a book, but they ignore the beauty wherever they look. The holy plant is a sacrament of the earth, a natural blessing given to us from our birth. So let the elders speak, let the fire burn bright, bringing the confused mind back into the light. On the back porch pulpit, under the wooden beam, we find the truth behind the earthly dream. Oh, let the incense rise up to the sky, with a holy fire that will never die. Let the smoke heal, let the heart mend, with the natural medicine as our oldest friend. On the back porch pulpit, offering our praise, keeping our souls clean through the darkest days. That back porch pulpit was where my real education began, learning how to be a peaceful, compassionate man. The church wanted to paint the herb as a sin and a crime, but it was the only thing that gave me mental peace at the time. It helped me understand my grandma's prayers, helped me see her heart, giving me the patience to play my own creative part. Whenever the world gets too heavy with its rules and its greed, I go back to those wooden steps and light up the holy seed. It's my church, my sanctuary, my quiet communion space, where I can talk to the Creator face to face. No stained glass, no judgment, just the blue sky above and a cloud of sweet smoke, carrying nothing but love. When the battle is raging outside of your door, and they seek to recruit you for their bloody war, when they tell you to choose between the left and the right, and the shadow of violence is blocking the light, where the music childhood I healed. Yeah, 1984, the gang wars in Long Beach was starting to peak. Every day on the avenue, the outlook was looking grim and bleak. You couldn't walk to the corner store without being asked where you're from. Living under the constant threat of the bullet and the drum. My mother kept me inside, but the anxiety was leaking through the floor. Staring out the window, listening to the heavy rattling of the door. I retreated to the back room where she kept her old record stack, looking for a way to escape, a way to fight the panic back. I found an old blue vinyl record, a sweet soulful reggae groove. Put the needle on the wax, felt the heavy room begin to move. I rolled up a thin joint of that golden, seedless leaf, looking for a momentary pause, a little pocket of relief. I took a hit, closed my eyes and let the bass line take control, and watch the terrifying pressure slowly lift off my soul. There cannot draft your spirit if your mind is set free by the sweet vibration of the holy green tree. Let the system demand that you pick up their sword. We find our protection in the sound of the Lord. So spin the sweet record, let the smoke fill the air, vaporizing the madness and the heavy despair. Underneath the cover of the blue vinyl sheet, we find a peace that the streets will never yield. Oh, let the sweet smoke carry the song where the weary and the heavy-hearted belong, putting the terrors of the city to sleep. Underneath the cover of the blue vinyl shield, the deepest wounds of the childhood I healed. That little room became my fortress, my untouchable dome, with the smell of sweet cannabis and soul music making it home. The neighborhood was demanding I pick a side and wear a flag, but the herb showed me a different route, a different kind of bag. It taught me how to tune out the static, how to find my own wave, rescuing my mind from the mental traps they laid for the brave. Instead of joining the gang, I spent my nights spinning the tracks, writing down my very first rhymes over those heavy dub plates and jacks. The cannabis gave me the patience to sit still and just create, keeping me light years ahead of the neighborhood hate. It was my mental armor, my shield of pure green, keeping my soul untouched, completely pristine. Whenever the world tries to force me into a box I don't fit, I put a classic record on, spark a joint, and just sit. They sit you in a box and tell you how to think, putting poison in your cup and telling you to drink. They want to brand your mind and standardize your soul, making you a gear to keep their engines whole. But the wisdom of the earth cannot be taught in school. It does not fit the measure of their rigid rule. The green leaf is a teacher of a higher grade, lifting up the spirit that the Father made. Sitting at the coldest, looking out the glass, waiting on the bell for the misery to pass. Oh, let the heavy clouds clear out the brain, washing out the rules and the standardized strain. Let the smoke rise, let the lesson start, writing down the truth on the slate of the heart. Sitting at the coldest, breaking from the mold, finding the wisdom that can never be sold. Yeah, 8th grade, sitting in the back of the class, staring at the blackboard, just waiting on the clock to pass. The teacher's talking, but it sounds like static in my ears. Struggling with the pressure, carrying the young boys' fears. They wanted me to memorize the dates of their wars, while my mind was busy fighting off the hunger at my doors. They labeled me a troublemaker, said I couldn't sit still, trying to push a heavy dose of their behavior calming pill. But on the way to school, I'd slip down the dirt alleyway and spark a little joint of that sweet sense of millet to start the day. Suddenly the anxiety in my chest would completely dissolve, giving me the patience and the focus to resolve. It didn't make me slow, man, it actually made me sharp, helping me tune out the noise and listen to my own heart. No system can contain the wildness of the sea, or tell the hungry spirit exactly what it needs. They try to write the books to keep the children blind, but the medicine of the earth will liberate the mind. So let the blackboard fade, let the walls crumble down, while the righteous children inherit the crown. Sitting at the cold desk, looking out the glass, waiting on the bell for the misery to pass. Oh, let the heavy clouds clear out the brain, washing out the rules and the standardized strain. Let the smoke rise, let the lesson start, writing down the truth on the slate of the heart. Sitting at the cold desk, breaking from the mold, finding the wisdom that can never be sold. The herb was my tutor, my counselor, my quiet space, helping me survive a system that was trying to erase my face. Instead of acting out or letting the anger take the lead, I sat quiet in the back, writing lyrics with my speed. The cannabis gave me the vision to see past the grade, knowing that my destiny was already beautifully made. I'd write rhymes in the margins of my math homework sheet, turning my frustrations into rhythms that were smooth and sweet. It taught me how to analyze the world with my own eyes, learning how to separate the truth from all the structured lies. I walked out of that school with a diploma and a pen, ready to teach the world a lesson they would play again. The cold desk is gone, but the knowledge still remains. The green leaf of the earth can break the mental chains. Just herbs and vibes. The rain is falling on the houses of the poor, slick and cold, it runs right underneath the door. They try to wash away the struggles of the town and keep the weary heads completely looking down. But do not let the coldness seep into your bone, and do not let your heart become a heavy stone. For even in the winter, the greenest leaf will grow, keeping the fire burning deep down in the glow. Out on the wet concrete, walking through the rain, looking for a medicine to ease the heavy pain. Winter of '85, walking home through the pouring rain. No umbrella, just a thin hoodie, trying to cope with the pain. My shoes were leaking, soaking wet, squeaking on the street, while the cold, damp air was biting at my freezing feet. I had just walked away from a heavy family fight, feeling completely unwanted, cast out into the night. My chest was tight with a sadness I couldn't explain, thinking about the cycle of my life going down the drain. I ducked under the awning of a closed down liquor store, staring at my reflection in the glass of the door. I reached deep into my pocket, found a dry little joint I'd saved, a little piece of warm shelter that my spirit craved. I struck the match, cupped my hands against the howling wind, and took a deep, warm drag, feeling like I found a friend. Instantly the freezing rain didn't feel so cold and sharp, as the herbal heat started spreading through my heavy heart. The water cannot quench the fire, that is true, it only washes away the old to bring the new. The storm will rage outside, but inside you are warm. The natural leaf is a shelter from the storm, so let the rain fall down and wash the streets today, while we keep the inner fire burning all the way. Out on the wet concrete, walking through the rain, looking for a medicine to ease the heavy pain. Or let the warm smoke keep the spirit dry, looking up beyond the clouds to find a clearer sky. Let the bass drop. The power of the herb will lift us over the wall. Out on the wet concrete, finding our own stride, keeping the holy light completely safe inside. That little block of dry concrete under the storefront sign became a holy temple for this troubled mind of mine. I watched the raindrops bouncing off the dark, wet street and started matching up my thoughts to the splash and beat. The cannabis gave me a perspective that was so serene, looking at the world through a warm, protective screen. It showed me that the rain was just cleansing the block, and that I had the strength to stand solid like a rock. It washed away the self-pity, the anger and the dread, putting beautiful, hopeful thoughts inside my head. Instead I walked back out into the storm, letting the water pour, knowing that the coldness couldn't hurt me anymore. The herb was my jacket, my heater, my spiritual guide, keeping me warm from the inside. Gather the children round the table tonight For the harvest is rich and the spirit is bright. They want you to starve in the desert of stone and feel like a stranger who is left all alone. But the table is spread by the grace of the hand that nurtures the seed in the soil of the land. The medicine of peace is the sweetest wine, bringing the family back to the vine. At the Sunday feast, we are breaking the bread with a clean, happy spirit and a beautiful head. Oh, let the sweet smoke rise up to the roof. For the healing of the family is the ultimate proof. Let the music play, let the laughter ring, finding the joy that the simple things bring. At the Sunday feast, putting worries aside with the love of the mother as our comfort and guide. Yeah, Sunday afternoons at my mama's house back in '83. The only day of the week where the streets let us completely be. Smell of smothered chicken and collard greens floating through the halls, washing away the tension of the neighborhood walls. But my stomach used to knot up back then. That teenage anxiety was real. Always worrying about the next day, struggling to sit and enjoy the meal. My mind was always racing, wondering if we'd make the monthly rent, feeling the heavy weight of every single dollar that we spent. But before we sat down, I'd slip out to the backyard garden patch, behind the tall green beans where the gate had a wooden latch. I'd light up a little joint of some clean, sweet-smelling herb and let the quiet warmth wash away the troubles of the curve. Instantly, the nervous butterflies in my stomach would settle down, and a peaceful, hungry smile would replace my heavy frown. The hunger of the body is a simple thing to feed, but the hunger of the soul is a far greater need. The holy plan is given to open up the heart and make the weary traveler a visionary pot. So let the table overflow with the blessings of the day, while the smoke of the covenant clears the doubts away. At the Sunday feast, we are breaking the bread with a clean, happy spirit and a beautiful head. Oh, let the sweet smoke rise up to the roof. For the healing of the family is the ultimate proof. Let the music play, let the laughter ring, finding the joy that the simple things bring. At the Sunday feast, putting worries aside with the love of the mother as our comfort and guide. I walked back inside that kitchen, my eyes a little heavy and red, but my spirit was completely light. All the dark thoughts had fled. I sat down at that table, hugged my mama, and took my place, feeling a deep, genuine gratitude as she started saying grace. The food tasted like heaven. Every single bite was a blessing indeed. My appetite unlocked by the magic of the sacred seed. It helped me connect with my brothers, helped me listen to my aunties chat, instead of sitting there silent, wondering where the trouble was at. The herb didn't make me distant, it made me present in the room, helping a young, stressed out kid finally blossom and bloom. It taught me that family is the anchor, the ultimate saving grace, and that the humblest leaf can put you in